Got time for a quickie? Hi everybody, today is Saturday, April 21st, and I am doing a quick and hard and fast plan as you go video today where I show you how I use my camera, I can't even fucking talk. I'm trying to be cute and it's not happening. Plan as you go month. I show how I plan every day for an entire month. I'm currently using this bullet planner from Scribbles That Matter and kind of an experiment. And I have my bullet journal sort of used for some other things. And I'm on my first cup of coffee and it sounds like I'm hella caffeinated, but it's mostly because I just rolled out of bed and I have shit to do today and I gotta get this done. So let's get into it. Peeking into my bullet journal, I am going to go to my Year in Pixels, mark my night, another regular ass day. And then I want to show you a little bit of the work I'm doing in the book club. I grabbed the wrong color pen and I was like, fuck it, doesn't matter, right? I will tell you, I said it on Instagram yesterday, it feels so good to be in the bullet journal taking notes right now. So even though the bullet planner is feeling more comfortable, I'm pretty sure that even if I stick with this for the whole month, which I probably will at this point, just to prove to myself that I can, that I'll be going back to my system of Erin Condren and bullet journal at the end of the month because going back felt like home. So, and I keep having to go back to my Erin Condren monthly calendar to check things because I have them in here, but it just doesn't feel right. Just thought I'd let you guys know that. Anyway, so here is my work from the book club for yesterday. We read the part Weird and Quirky, which hit me right in the feels. She talks about how you are weird, but you need to embrace that because that makes you different than everybody else, and that's a good thing. And then she had us talk to our families about ourselves. And I swear to God, I even said to my sister, I was like, don't be an asshole when I asked her to tell me how I was weird. And she and my husband both were like, how are you not weird? So I guess that's what I can embrace. But I will tell you an observation I pulled from this. I didn't mention it in the Facebook group for the book club because I'm thinking about it now. The thing I can do that nobody else can do is calm down her youngest daughter when she's having a meltdown. And I'm so proud of that because she did not want anybody to touch her except for her mom, anybody to come near her except for her mom when she was a tiny guy. And I just persevered. I was like, I am not going to let you smell my fear. And it worked. And now we're bros. So cool. We're heading over to the monthly and I'm going to add this little sticky note somewhere for right now to remember that I need to get to my other calendar and put this May 1st date in before I forget. I didn't add any extra meetings for next week though. As far as I know, I have a couple of things that might happen, but we're not sure yet. Moving over to my habits, I thought I'd answer a question really quick that I got in the comments. I actually answered her in the comments, but I thought I'd bring it as well. I want to know what lens is on my habits. It's Patreon lens. It is a kind of like Instagram stories, but it's for patrons only. You can control whether your patrons see it or whether it goes public. And I'm really shitty about remembering to use it. So I need to get better at it. That's why it's on here. And I did use it. When did I use it? I used it yesterday. Or no, Monday. No, not yesterday. Yes, 2 days ago. When the hell did I got something in that I was telling my patrons I was going to do a video on. And I showed them. I don't remember what day it was. I'm going to say yesterday. Holy shit. Yesterday, I hit all of my habits. Am I going to do that Zen Place ASMR I did yesterday? Probably not, but we could take a moment to be like, ha, for this one. I don't have anything else to cross off of this list, so let's go to challenges for Rando Doodles today. It is one of my favorites, Mr. Hanky, the Christmas Pooh. Howdy hi. Mr. Hanky, the Christmas Pooh, he loves me and I love you. One of the things I love about South Park, like there's a lot of things to criticize about South Park, but one of the things I love about it is that Matt and Trey have such a grasp of musical theater because they love it and they wrote the Book of Mormon. But the South Park movie was a fantastic musical. And as somebody who loves musicals, I just love the way that they incorporate music into their show. I think it's fabulous. The South Park movie is one of my favorite movie musicals. I didn't put it on here because it's not a stage musical, but damn son. All right, today's Llama's Love Lettering Every Damn Day challenge is Grease, and it is the word. And today's Oh So Cute Doodles is hula hoop. Fun fact, when I was a kid, and that skip it was popular, the thing with the ring around your ankle, and it had the big ball that had a counter, and you flipped it around and around and around. and it would give like rub your ankle raw. My friends had those and I thought that they were awesome, but my parents were poor and we couldn't afford one. So my sisters and I took this old hula hoop that we had and we bent it into a like a kind of like a pointy oval situation and used that as a skip it. And it was the most janky thing ever, but it worked. What do they say? Necessity is the mother of invention, even though I don't know if anybody ever needed a skip it. Skip its and pogo balls. Those were the jam when I was a kid in the late 80s, early 90s. That could be a mouth, that could be a gaping vagina, that could be a hula hoop, that could be a bent hula hoop made used as a skip it. I don't really give that much of a crap on Saturday morning when I'm still half asleep. All right, so I'm going to get the weekend planned out in here. Tomorrow I will be going live at 3:30. It's a little bit an hour later than I usually go live when I do a plan with me, but it's because I have a congregational meeting on Sunday. So I'm not going to be spending a lot of time finishing the week off. I'm going to be spending my time doing whatever it is I decide to do to next week in this bullet planner, which I haven't decided. My patrons have some great ideas, though, so we'll see what happens. So for this morning, I'm going to grab one of my Once More with Love filming munchkins so I can mark that I'm spending basically the time before I go to the big meetup today. I'm just going to spend getting this video done, which is what I'm doing now. So it's like Inception. And then this evening when I get home, my husband and I need to spend some more time wrapping up all of the shit we need for the submission of the podcast. We submitted it to iTunes yesterday, and the new website will be going up sometime this weekend. The patrons are going to get a first look at it, and then I will tell you guys, I'm going to do a dedicated video, I think, on Monday. I'm going to do the Plan As You Go video, but then I'm also going to do a dedicated video that'll come out later to officially launch the podcast and talk about it and explain what it is. And that'll happen on Monday, and I'll give you the links on where to find it and listen to it. It probably won't be available on iTunes yet, but it will be available on the website and on the podcast listen page, which I'll have available. I'm going to submit to all the things, and I'll talk about all of this in that video. I'll answer some questions I'm getting. So a good time now is to give me any questions you have about this podcast. And I know I haven't given you a lot of information yet. I'm saving it for the launch day, but it will be available to listen in some form or another on Monday with 3 episodes already uploaded. There will be episodes coming out on Mondays from now on. So if you have any questions, I will any questions you leave in the comments today, I will answer in the video on Monday. So this is your chance to ask me what it's about. You can give me suggestions for people to interview. You can suggest what you think it's about. I'll give you a hint though. It's not about planners, even though we talk about planners sometimes on it. It's not about planners. It goes a little deeper than that. Not that planners aren't deep. And then I'm throwing on this little laundry basket from Krissyanne Designs because we need to wash the sheets today because tomorrow's going to be so busy. I want to get them done I usually do sheets on the weekend, so I think today is the best time. And then honestly, I think for tomorrow, I'm just going to leave this as it is because it has an interview in the morning. It's got my church meeting and it's got my Plan As You Go and patron hangout tomorrow. And I think that's all I'm going to have time for. And in the evening, I'm just going to chillax on the couch and not do anything. Although I do need to make a note on the morning of Sunday that I need to remember to bring in. I'm going to note it here as well. I need to remember to bring all of the materials for the congregational meeting. And I'm using a little time icon from Krissyanne Designs so that I can, I don't know, it just felt like I was reminding myself that I need to get it done in a timely fashion because I'll be basically butting right up against this interview I'm doing tomorrow morning. All right, and that's my weekend. And now here is my weekend block. I did not finish everything on my to-do list yesterday. No Zen moment there, but I did get through all the podcast stuff, which, you know what? I'll take it. It's a win. So I'm going to list out my to-dos for the weekend right here, and we'll talk for a second. All right, there's my weekend all set up. Oh, I never put my mood on yesterday, and I didn't put my mood on for the weekend. So I'm going to do that right now. My mood yesterday, I will tell you, my mood yesterday was fucking stressed out. I was frazzled because I was trying to get everything ready for the podcast up and running yesterday. So I need a stressed munchkin for yesterday, and then today I need a mood. Even though I have a meeting tomorrow that I'm a little bit about, like, in general, this whole weekend, I'm feeling really, like, excited. So I need a stressed munchkin and an excited munchkin. I feel like this munchkin that's pulling her hair out is kind of how I was feeling yesterday, stressed and frustrated. And I think one of these little fangirl munchkins, even though I'm not fangirling, but I have like stars in my eyes and I'm feeling really good about things. Going to a meetup where I'm gonna see a bunch of planner friends. I'm gonna be, doing a live plan with me, which is always fun. I'm getting ready to launch something on Monday to you guys that I'm really proud of. Like I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. And I need that after losing my grandma and feeling so shitty and having like shitty kidney problems over the last couple of months. I need a big win, and I feel like that. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. Anyway, and yeah, that's gonna be my week. So like I said, leave your questions about the comments. Leave your questions about the podcast in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them on Monday. But I will give you the hint that it's not about planners specifically. There's already, if you want podcasts about planners, there's the Planner Girl podcast, which is awesome, by the Arizona Planner Girls. There's Washi Wine and Repeat, that's done by my friend Izzy down in San Diego. I know there's more than that, but those are some really great options. This one is going to be adjacent to planners, but not focused on it. So that's my hint for you. Anyway, and I'm actually trying to be a little bit serious, but not in a like NPR kind of way, but in a interesting and questioning kind of way. Those are your hints. So leave your questions about the podcast below. Remember that tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, I will be going live to do a live plan with me in this bullet planner. The event is already up if you look in the community tab on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.